This one was a lady came to me and she was concerned about losing her home. Not only was she concerned about losing her home, but she had been in this house over 40 plus years. So she had raised children, generation of children, and the house was basically falling apart, and she didn't have the money to refinance it. So what I had to do was try to pull together a group of folks that I thought would help with that plan, and what we ended up doing in a long, short version of it, it took us over a year to get it done. It was no pay involved in it. It was no deal at the end of the road. It was just a matter of making sure that this family was taken care of. And we ended up contacting and writing letters to some of the nonprofit associations so that they could bring in their wherewithal to help with this. We also ended up to put a cap on it. She was a collector of items. Those items accumulated to about 7 dumpsters of stuff inside of her home once I got there, which was unknown to us. So we had to pay that out of pocket to get that taken care of. We had got another nonprofit, or I say we, I did, got another nonprofit to come in to help haul that stuff out, which were youth, the nonprofit agency of youth. So we got that taken care of, and we ended up, when everything was said and done, and we pulled everything together that we could, as far as I say we with her helping assist on this, we ended up getting her house totally revamped in a sense. They put a new roof on it, which was major because it was a peak roof, very steep. They ended up giving her a new kitchen. She didn't have heating. It was unknown to me that no heating system was in the home. We ended up getting a heating element put in, the new kitchen. She hadn't been upstairs inside the home in over 15 years. And it was because of the collectible items. You could not go up the stairs. And once we got up there, we realized the damage of those rooms. So it got replastered, new carpeting. So her home, we gave her a place to put her collections, the backyard. So we put some shelves, some storage sheds out there, got somebody to donate the foundation, all those things. So I think if anything at all, that took us well over a year and a half to get completed. And that was probably the biggest obstacle because it took a lot of time, it took a lot of energy, it took a lot of phone calls, and phone calls from people who had no idea of who I was. There was a couple of real estate professionals that decided to jump on board with this. And I appreciate everything that they did, but at some point they said, hey, I can't do no more. But I had made the commitment to make sure that those things were taken care of, and that family today is still in their home. A lot of times we go to our day-to-day and we make a sale and we're gone. The people in the communities I work in, they're underserved communities, and most of them are underserved communities. So the same people that I sell a home to, more than likely I'm going to see at the church, at the grocery store, some of the games, because San Diego is not that big of a place. You're going to run into them somewhere. And I felt like she was well deserving of it. I argued it with anybody who said that she was not. And I felt that we have to give back versus continuing to receive. We have to turn around and give back because those efforts come back to us the same way we give them out.